children, how are you? Hope you are all fine. Today we are again back with the topic Aruna Asaf Ali Khan. We learned in the sense little bit we learned or introduced about the Aruna Asaf Ali Khan. The lady, Indian lady, one who married a person who was 20 years elder than her for the sake of the independence, where she can involve herself in a independence for the purpose of involving herself in a independent movement or a freedom struggle. She has married that person because he too was actively participated himself in a independent or the freedom struggle. For that sake, she was inspired by Asaf Ali and she married to that person, and she became a cause for a woman. Cause in the sense, because of that lady, now woman was recognized as capable among all the men, because we know that she was arrested and she was put into the Delhi jail not once, many times. For the first time, she was even given an offer that if she assured or if she guaranteed that next time she not involved in any agitation or satyagraha, she will be relieved soon. But she refused the offer and she remained in the imprisonment for the 1 year, and again when she come out of the imprisonment, she involved herself in a various kind of agitation where she can fight for the country. And in the last session of our class, we learned that she, along with her husband, about the Quit India movement, where they are assembled in Bombay Congress session so that they can hoist the three-color flag. There we have stopped, but the British got the news regarding the session, Bombay session, and they arrested all the prominent leader of that Congress session, and all were arrested. So the planning of hosting the three-color flag, that was remained as question mark. In that we were stopped, isn't it, children? So move on to the next topic, which was in page number 162. I'll read out the previous where I read. Something insignificant happened in 1942. She attended the Bombay Congress session along with her husband, during which the Quit India resolution was passed on 8 August. The committee had planned the hosting of a three-color flag at Gowaila Tank Maidan, but the British got wind of the plan and arrested the top leader, including Gandhi, a few hours before the event. What followed is best described in her own words. So all this incident were narrated by Aruna Asaf itself. It means that, as I told before, this lesson is an edited part. Edited part in the sense, maybe that lady or maybe somebody else as autograph. They are written the description or the involvement of a lady, Aruna Asaf Ali Khan, in a freedom movement. That was written, and later on it was made it in the sense edited in the sense that whatever we required, which part is required, that part has been took as a lesson and presented in front of you. So regarding the incident of 1942, which was Bombay session, where she described that before the meeting take place, the prominent leader, including Gandhiji, was also arrested. She was not arrested. All the remaining leaders were arrested in that session, and no meeting was held. Then my husband and I were not in the least surprised, because they were expected that this will happen, because among us there may be a one who was working in favor of the British and who was passing all the news to the British. So they may be expected the arrest, that this news, like other news, it will pass to the British and they will come and arrest. So she says that this arresting was not surprise to us, because they were expecting this. My husband and I were not in the least surprised when in the early hours of August 9, the police knocked the door at the flat where we were staying. When they announced Asaf Sahib arrest, I asked, what about me? So the moment when Gandhiji and all others were arrested, these two were not arrested, but they are expecting that even these two both in the sense Asaf family, they too were expecting that we will too get arrested soon, because even they both attended the Congress session, isn't it? So this will not happen on that day when others are arrested. This has happened after few days back. They came to their flat, they were in a home. The police cop or the British officer, they will come and they will knock, and as soon as they open the door, they will say that we have a warrant against Asaf Sahib or against the Asaf Ali. So she was surprised. Then what about me? Why not I arrested? So she was surprised. So it means that only husband was arrested but not the wife. There is no warrant for you, ma'am, I was told. So the police officer, they will reply that the warrant is only for the husband, not for you, ma'am. I persuaded the British sergeant who had come in a taxi with a couple of policemen to let me accompany them to the railway station to see of my husband. So it was the incident when Asaf Ali was arrested. One van was came along with the two officers. The two officers, why they came? They came to take the Asaf Ali, and along with that they give an offer that you to come so that you can say bye to your husband. Bye in the sense nowadays we have a very kind of a transportation, but before there was only one transportation, that train. They has to move the prisoner from one place to another place for the way of a rail. So the officer says that you come along with us so that you can drop your husband up to a railway station. So she will go along with her husband in the sense she pursued in the sense she convinced the police officer so that even can I come along with you people to say see or bye to my husband. The way she requests, they agreed and they will take the Aruna along with his husband. Is it clear, children? So dawn was asked to break and there was a garden around the Victoria terminus to keep crowd at day. So Victoria terminus, it was a railway station. So nearby the railway station there was garden in the sense barricade was kept. Why it was kept? Usually the barricade was kept, it was identification or it was symbolized that some important persons are arriving, so that crowd, there should not be crowd. So here she observed that when she goes to Victoria terminus, their garden was kept, in the sense barricade was kept. Why the barricade was kept? Maybe she got an idea that there may be some important person are going to be arrived. So as I walked along with the platform, I saw Maulana Azad sitting at the window in a compartment of a special train and stopped to talk to him. So why the barricade was kept? Because barricade was kept that in special train was going to be arrived. Already it was arrived in a platform. She observed that in a one special train, in a one compartment, Maulana Azad, he was seated. He was sitting in a one special compartment. He was sitting and all are waiting him to talk. All in the sense not a common people, any officer or any special leader, they are going to be talk with him. So as Congress president, he was unfurled the tricolor at the public gathering at Govaila Tank Maidan at 8 p.m. So what was the significance? Why he was also arrested like others? He was already arrested and he was taken in a special trial, mainly because he was the main leader of that plan in the sense among that Bombay session. He was the topmost prominent that he had a plan to host the three-color flag in Govaila Maidan. So So on that matter he was arrested and he was taken to place imprisonment. I made up my mind and on impulse I am going this. So she made a plan that there was a Maulana Azad, he was the leader of that plan. So as she saw that person was sitting in a compartment, she thinks that I have to go and talk. So impulse in the sense urge, she wanted, she cannot stop herself. As soon as she see that person, she rushed to talk to him. This decision to stand in for Maulana Azad was the beginning of a chapter of heroism and unrest in the life of Aruna Asaf Ali. Her narrative proceeds. So it says that, see, the decision of her running to Maulana Azad to speak with him, that is a chapter of her heroism. Because you see, maybe among the group you maybe have a doubt. Clear, children? But you hesitate to stand among all these and raise your question, isn't it? Maybe because of that fear you are suppressed. You are suppressing your ideas or the thoughts or the doubt. But here you can observe Aruna Asaf, where she is the plan of posting a 3-color flag in Govaila Maidan. It was remained as unsolved problem, and as soon as she see the person, one who planned all this Bombay session and Govaila Maidan plan, she rushed to him to speak, to discuss that how to solve in the absence of this leader, because almost all the leader already arrested. So there is no one left to execute this plan. But she, as soon as she see the person or the leader, she will rush to him to ask that how to execute that plan. So here says that when she presented herself friend, in the sense when she raised up friend, or when she come first, or voluntarily she comes first to solve the problem of hosting a 3-color flag. So she says that it was the beginning of a chapter of a heroism. So that she used the word beginning of a chapter of heroism and unrest in life of Aruna life. It means that where she started to take a initiative, isn't it, children? So it is main thing that we are doing a work. Among all we are doing a work, but it is important to take a initiative, isn't it, children? Because initiative represents that taking a responsibility, not only of yours but all, isn't it? If you take an initiative, it symbolizes that you are taking a responsibility of all. Along with you are taking a responsibility of all. That is the initiative. So that is the heroism. So here she says that she took the responsibility of hosting a 3-color flag in Govaila Maidan. I hope this is clear to you, children. Because when she goes to drop her husband to Victoria Terminus, where she see the Maulana Azad, who was seated in a separate special train compartment, she rushed to him to ask or to execute the plan about Govaila Maidan 3-color hosting flag. So she will rush to him and she will ask about the plan. Then Bhulabai Desai's son Dhirubhai had come to railway station and he drove me in his car to the Maidan. So as soon she asked with Maulana Azad about the plan, when she come out of the station, that was Bhulabai Desai's son, that was Dhirubhai. He was already arrived with the car. He was waiting her with the car and he will take her along with her to that particular place. That was Maidan, Govaila Maidan. He will take her to the Maidan. The meeting was declared illegal under the section 144. So as she asked plan with the Maulana Azad, they all will assemble in one day as a meeting, and even British already once they arrested these people, isn't it, for the same purpose, same reason they already arrested, and even they announced in advance that if suppose you people are gathering for the same purpose at the same place, that will be illegal. Is it clear, children? In the sense that they should not again assemble in Govaila Maidan for the purpose of hosting a 3-color flag. Suppose if you are assembling in a Maidan for the hosting 3-color flag, it is illegal, and they are given the session 144. Already they are declared that it was a session number 144, so that you should not assemble. But they ignore whatever the terms levied by the British. They will assemble. As this British came to know this, that they already assembled over there, a white-skinned sergeant gave 2 minutes for crowded to disappear. So as soon as they assembled, British will also come and they will give 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that within a 2 minutes, whoever assembled here or whatever cloud was here, that should be cleared. I quickly scrambled up a dais, announced the people, arrest the leader, and pulled the cord of his host, the national flag. See, as soon as police came there, they announced that within 2 minutes, whoever was assembled here or whatever crowd was there, that should be disappeared. So what she will do, as soon as she see the police officer, she quickly scrambled up the dais, announced the people the arrest of the leaders, and pulled the cord of the host and national flag. So what she will do, she will run, scrambled in the sense hurriedly, she will go to the dais, and she announced that before the leader, whoever assembled here, before you people get arrested, I will host the flag. Hosting in the sense, she rushed to the pedestal. Pedestal, you know, this one. Pedestal you may have seen when the flag was hosting. So she will go to the place called, and this is the cord or pedestal where she pulled that and she hosted the flag. See, the intention was clear, isn't it, children? There is no need to wait for anyone, because all the leaders were assembled here. Maybe they are beaten by the British officer, but she declared that however or whatever may be the condition, we are already presented here. So in front of you freedom fighter, or in front of these Indians, as we planned, I am going to host the flag. So she hosted the 3-color flag. That shows how hurriedly she rushed to the place and she hosted the flag. Hardly had the flag been unfurled in the sense spread. It is meaning that spread, children. Unfurled in the sense flag started to spread. So hardly the flag had been unfurled when the police lobbed tear gas cell in the crowd. So as soon as she hosted the flag, it started to unfurl. The British officer, they will get angry. They will spread the tear gas. You know what is the tear gas, isn't it, children? So they will spread the tear gas on the crowd. So it means to make them shuffle. The people who are assembled or people who are standing to see the hosting of a flag, to shuffle those people, they will leave the tear gas. The men and women ran helter-skelter with the tears streaming down with their cheeks. So as soon as the tear gas was spread, the people who gathered there, they will hold their cheeks and nose, closing their nose and mouth, they will run here and there. And the experience of that morning made me decide that I would not again tamely enter the jail by offering a satyagraha. So after this incident, the one kind of a boldness, courageousness as came in the mind of Aruna Asaf. Because see, out of these plan, what was that incident, or what was the condition, children? The police already told that you people should move from here, and they leave the tear gas, or there may be a lathi charge also, isn't it, children? But out of all this, she made her mind that next time, whatever may be a plan or whatever may be a satyagraha plan, I don't care, or I am not worried about a police officer or their lathi charge or about their tear gas. I daily, boldly involve myself in a satyagraha. That gives one kind of a boldness in the mind of a Aruna Asaf. Clear, children? Because when she was second time released from the jail, for 10 years she remained as a neutral. She has not involved herself in any of the satyagraha movement. But here she take a bold step that next time, whatever may be your consequences, I am not worried, or I am not scared. I boldly, I involve myself in a satyagraha. Like that, she will make her mind. Aruna's act of defense on August 9 virtually marked the start of the Quit India movement. So the act or the movement which she has took, or the steps which she has took on August 9, what was that? Posting a three-color flag. That gave the bold step, or that gave the beginning or opening to the Quit India movement. Quit India movement says that chale jao, you may heard. It means that you British people should leave the India. That was the slogan or the motive of our Quit India children. Here, when they hosted the three-color flag, before these children, remember that we don't have any national flag as our own. Each kingdom had their flag with their emblem, but as whole, national, to show our dignity or pride, we don't have any one as our national flag. But when in this Quit India movement on August 9, when she posted the flag, it became the beginning that in India, our Indian flag has been raised up. Clear, children? In India, Indian flag has been raised up. So it is the time, it is the moment where you British people should quit the India. That was the mindset of the people that time. So here it says that Aruna act of defense on August 9 virtually marked, virtually in the sense it becomes significance, marked start to Quit India movement. She now become a full-time active in the movement, eventually undergoing to avoid being arrested. So after that, she has took part in many of satyagraha or many such meetings where she was going to be arrested and released by the British. She was going to be arrested, and soon after she was going to be released. Again, she was going to involve in a satyagraha movement. She became the editor of Inqilab, the monthly magazine for the Congress, along with Ram Manohar Loyola. So after that, after all this, even she was appointed as an editor. Editor in the sense, a person, one who was head of that paper. As per the wishes of that person, all the news will be published. So she will be appointed as an editor of a monthly magazine, that was Inqilab. And in 1944 issue of magazine, she advised the freedom fighter not to allow any academic argument on the question like violence and non-violence to divert the attention from the stern reality of the day. So in one of the magazine, in the same magazine, Inqilab, in the magazine called Inqilab, in one day the news has been revealed that in any of the academic year, in academic session, you should not speak on the topic of violence and non-violence. Is it clear, children? What does it mean? It means that in one of the magazine, it is the magazine Inqilab, that she has published that in any of the academic meeting, you people in the sense, we the Indians should not speak of the topic violence and non-violence. Why? Because if we speak on any academic session, or if you speak on any academic matter about violence and non-violence, it means that where people are unaware of the topic about what is violence and what is non-violence. It is like how before of this lesson, Aruna Asaf Ali, you don't know who is she, isn't it, children? So this topic is being explained by me to make you introduced who is she and what was her contribution. So it means that where you are unaware of that lady or you don't know who is she. Clear? In that way I introduced you. Whereas here, if we suppose in an academic year, in an academic meeting, if we speak about violence and non-violence and whatever happening surrounding us regarding the freedom struggle, that is a wrong. Why she has published that matter in the newspaper? That matter has been published in a magazine one day. Why it has been published? Because according to Aruna Asaf Ali Khan, it is need not to be explained, discussed in any of the meeting. Why? Because that is a compulsory or it is a mandatory work of the citizen. It means that respecting our national flag, respecting our national symbol, respecting our national anthem, this is all our duties. We should not be taught or we should not be reminded by anyone. Isn't it, children? The same way, the violence and non-violence and all this freedom struggle is that our blood and soul. That is our duty. So, where we should not be reminded or recalled, isn't it, or informed by anybody. We ourselves voluntarily we have to involve, where we should not need remind of anybody. So she says that in 1944 issue of a magazine, she advised freedom fighter not to allow any academic argument on question like violence and non-violence to divert the attention from the stern realities of the day. I want every student and youth to think and feel as soldier of a nation, and that is to come. So she says that you people or you student involve yourself like a soldier, one who was there to protect the country. So you students should not be reminded by us to protect or involve yourself in the freedom movement. Voluntarily you have to come and save the or involve the country. That was the meaning it says. In meantime, government announced a reward of 5,000 for her capture. She became ill and hearing this, Gandhiji advised her to surrender. So, one fine day, after all this bold act, after all a bold and daring act, the government has told that, government in the sense British government has announced that we will give you 5,000, one who capture or one who give the clues and hint regarding the Aruna Asaf Ali Khan. It means that now government is serious about the deeds of Aruna Asaf Ali Khan. Government wanted to arrest her, but she was in some place where nobody can find and give information. She was in such place. So government will give the reward. One who will give information regarding Aruna Asaf, we will give you 5,000. In that time 5,000 is very big amount, children. So they will give the offer and Gandhiji will write a note. Gandhiji know that where she was and he will give the letter to Aruna Asaf Ali that you come and surrender yourself. Seeing that letter of Gandhiji, she was surprised and she was shocked that why he has told to surrender myself. That was shock to her. And she became ill. After reading a Gandhiji letter, she was ill in the sense she was shocked and surprised. She became ill and hearing this, Gandhiji advised her to surrender. I have sent you message that you must not die underground. You are reduced to skeleton. Do come out and surrender yourself and take the prize offered for your arrest. Reserve the prize money for the great Indian cause. The meaning of a Gandhiji is that instead of hiding yourself somewhere, unknown place, you are become like a skeleton. Skeleton in the sense you become very thin, where you are not, maybe may not getting proper food to eat and you are become a skeleton. Instead of giving money to someone else, You yourself come and surrender yourself, so that that officer will give that 5,000 to yourself, so that that money you can involve for the cause of a freedom movement. The offer Gandhiji will give to her, but she declined that offer and she will not surrender to the British officer. However, Aruna surrendered only when the warrant for her arrest was cancelled on 26 January 1946. So the warrant and reward has been announced on 1944. 2 years they kept the offer of 5,000 and on 1946 they took the warrant back. We won't arrest the Aruna herself. When the warrant has been took on 1946, she will come out of the place where she has been hidden. And after India attained independence, Aruna Asaf Ali turned to social work and health and established the National Federation of Indian Women in 1954. So, after all the struggle, on 1947 India was liberated from the hands of the British. After the liberation or after the independence, Aruna Asaf, she worked as a member or active member of a committee or institution called National Federation of Indian Women, which was established in 1954. In 1992, she was awarded the Nehru Award for the international understanding. She was breathed her last breath in 1996 July. So she will die on July 1996. The country honored her with its highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, posthumously. It means that children, the highest civilian in the sense a person after the death or after the death of that person, a country will recognize that civilian is prominent or important to the country. So that the word posthumously has been used. So the award is given only after the death of that person. Here Aruna Asaf Ali was considered as the most important civilian or the citizen of the country. So in this lesson, children, we learned the contribution of Aruna Asaf Ali Khan as a freedom fighter and who has become the cause or person, one who become an inspiration for the women, where we can see her contribution as a freedom fighter, how she has involved herself in a freedom movement. Many times she was arrested and finally after all her achievements she was awarded as a Bharat Ratna award. Even she was awarded as a International Lenin Prize also she was awarded, children. That was not in your textbook. This is all on achievement of Aruna Asaf Ali Khan. Okay children, with this the end of the lesson. We will meet you in the next class with